2-year-old Colt and Gelding Trotters lined up behind the gate for their Breeders' Crown Final. Here they come. And there they go. They're off and trotting. And there's Kingman along with Mr. Big Spender. They both leave alertly from their respective post. Into the top 3 from the inside, done with Apex. He's followed to the opening turn by Spencer Hanover, one of the 2 elimination winners. That one's going to be followed by the other elim winner, Diabolic Kill. Parked to the outside in 6th, the Gingras now sliding along the pylons with Nix Nacken ahead of Land the Plane. Then it's I'm Kronos. LP Bay is next to last. Cambridge Hanover, the early trailer. Everybody's got a seat through a 28-4 opening quarter. Mr. Big Spender and Mike Wilder lead the way by nearly 2, heading up to 3/8 on Kingman in 2nd. Apex trotting in 3rd. Then Spencer Hanover 4th. Diabolic Hill sits 5th in front of Nix Nack in 6th. To the inside, scooting up is Jameson with Land the Plane to pick up some ground. I'm Kronos follows him. LP Bay to the outside, then Cambridge Hanover. It's Mr. Big Spender still on top with Kingman as closest rival. They're now with the move. First up out of 3rd. Here's done with Apex. 57-4 the half-mile speed. And Apex is now brought to the outside and begins to accelerate on the turn to 5/8 with Spencer Hanover riding his cover. To the inside up to 5th now. Land the Plane. 3rd over is Diabolic Hill. Then Nix Nack into the outside. I'm Kronos, LP Bay, and Cambridge Hanover heading to 3/4 next. Mr. Big Spender from the 10 hole is now getting match strides by Apex on the outside. They're to 3/4 in 1:25. 27-1 pickup there, and Apex on the outside as the sprint is on. Pokes a nose in front. Mr. Big Spender fighting back. Off cover, Spencer Hanover is all out here for Bartlett trying to close, and Diabolic Hill even further out. Inside, Mr. Big Spender, Apex, and Spencer Hanover continues to close on the outside, and Spencer Hanover gets up for Jason Bartlett to capture the Breeders' Crown in 1:53-2.
Well, we were focusing on the one Marcus Mealander trainee, Apex, who worked out a trip that he typically likes in first over.
As the sprint is on, pokes a nose in front. Mr. Big Spender fighting back. Off cover, Spencer Hanover is all out here for Bartlett trying to close, and Diabolic Hill even further out. Inside, Mr. Big Spender, Apex, and Spencer Hanover continues to close on the outside, and Spencer Hanover gets up for Jason Bartlett to capture the Breeders' Crown in 1:53-2.
Yeah, it worked out. Really worked out.
Jason, enjoy this one and congrats.
Thank you.
And returning back to the Winback Farms winner's circle after capturing his Breeders' Crown Final, it's number 2, Spencer Hanover. Spencer Hanover, 2-year-old bay colt by Chapter 7 out of the Yankee Glide Dam, Secret Passion. He was bred by Hanover Shoe Farms Incorporated. He's owned by Jeffrey Snyder and Arthur Pronti. Winning trainer Marcus Mealander wins back-to-back in this division for the Breeders' Crown. And Jason Bartlett, in the midst of a career year, gets his first Breeders' Crown title. Congratulations, Jason. Nova Larson, the winning caretaker of Spencer Hanover. They're graded trackside to make the presentation on behalf of Kilmister, who will stand stud at Terra Hills next year, is David Heffering and Peter Weisberg. Congratulating the connections of 2 Spencer Hanover. Now 3 for 12 in his rookie campaign, 1:53-2. He is a Breeders' Crown champion.
Another first as Jason Bartlett picks up his first ever Breeders' Crown with Spencer Hanover as he gets it done here for the 2-year-old trotting colts. Jason, before we touch on just maybe the range of emotions, some tense moments there with the inquiry being posted. What was that all about? And obviously, what was your thought process there?
Yeah, my whole colt was, drifting out a little bit. I was just trying to maintain his lane as best possible, and, thank God it's over with.
You know, obviously for you, you're a guy who likes to, stay home and compete, obviously at Yonkers. But the last couple of years, you've gotten more opportunity to travel and get the opportunity to race and compete in these big events. For you, what does it mean to you, especially to pick up your first ever Breeders' Crown?
Taking a little bit next step in my career a little bit. I'm a homebody, to be honest with you, and I like to be around my family and go home every night. And this is Grand Circuit's a tough circuit. You're away from home a lot, and people don't realize that. So I'm dabbling a little bit. I'm not going to give up my New York stuff. And when you get to drive horses like this, then you got to travel.
It's your first Breeders' Crown victory, but it was also your son's first ever varsity football game here this evening. I know for you it must have been tough, but I'm sure this opportunity to drive a colt like this was also special. Just talk us about your range of emotions knowing that.
Yeah, he had to stay home. First varsity football game as a freshman, so one of me and my wife had to be there for him, and they're home cheering for me as we speak, and I love everybody back home, and I know they were loudest, and so it's great.
All right, congratulations, Jason.
Thank you.
All right, Spencer Hanover, Jason Bartlett, Marcus Melander getting it done here in the Breeders' Crown.